Under discussion, recognize Senator Bonham.
We just heard that $7.5 million will be spent to feed hungry Oregonians. I wish I could be certain of that. Colleagues, I've got major concerns with this one item in the rebalance bill, Section 61, that funds $7.5 million in additional funding to the Oregon Food Bank. In general, the Oregon Food Bank does great things, and if their focus was simply on feeding Oregonians, I'd have no problem with the $7.5 million increase in funding that this bill allocates. But over the past few years of watching the Oregon Food Bank engage in political and very partisan activities, I have zero interest in providing this organization any additional funding. The first week of March marked the 3-year anniversary of the Oregon Food Bank weighing in on the Republican denial of quorum, a strategic political play by Republicans designed to stop the state from cramming a multi-billion-dollar tax down the throats of hardworking Oregonians, a bill that would have made it more expensive to live and eat in this state. A full-page ad was taken out in the Oregonian. At today's rates, I called to check, that's a $16,000 investment over an issue that has nothing to do with the core mission of feeding hungry Oregonians. This month also marked the 1-year anniversary of the passing of ag overtime. The Oregon Food Bank actively supported ag overtime during the 2022 legislative session, a vote clearly divided along party lines, despite warnings and red flags about the negative impact on the food supply chain and the increased cost pressures to the production of food. Oregon Food Bank doubled down on their support of this costly measure. Ironically, the Oregon Food Bank was actively engaging in partisan politics against farmers supplying affordable food options to Oregonians and to the food bank organization itself. Any organization that receives public funds should not be political or engage in partisan political activity. Before I could support this bill, I'd need assurances that this $7.5 million allocation to the Oregon Food Bank would not be used to fund political advocacy. I'm additionally going to draft one of my priority bills to call for an audit of this organization and demand that any money spent on overtly partisan political or campaign activities be paid back to the taxpayers of Oregon.